Hey everyone, so here we have the code from the last video, and before doing anything let me clear this one. Now here these things that are A and B, these are the inputs, but if we talk about in the function, then these things are known as parameters, that is X and Y. So they play a major role for defining a function and performing the various operation in the functions. And as I have told you in the concept of function, that these value doesn't depend on these values, that you can use whatever you want to here that may be completely different from here. Like is in example, these are A and B, these are X and Y, so there is nothing for them because the function here we have defined add AB. Here this AB means X and Y. Here we are redefining the parameters, so it will replace the X with A and the Y with B in the whole program. So that's what the parameters, and there are basic concept regarding to parameters. Like if I did not use B here and I have just this thing and I try to run this one, so I have first value 3 then 4 and I will get error. And also this error is the type error. What I want to show is something else. Like first I need to convert this one int A and then B equal to int B. Now when I run this code, here I have 3 4, so here I will again get type error, add missing one required positional argument, so that's the error. And this is what actually I want to show you, and both are same. So what that actually means is that you are missing a parameter. You have A here, just one parameter, but in input of the function you have 2. So how to work on that? Like if the user just enter the one parameter, it did not enter the second one, then your program will show error. Then in that case we use the default values. Like if I have x y is equal to 0, like if the user did not enter anything, I will just put a 0 from myself. And if you run this thing, and the first value will be 3, second will be 4, but this second will be not included in this one, I will get 3 because the default value is 0. The parameters here will be 3 and 0. I will get the output as 3. So that's what basically the default parameters are. If I completely remove this one and also this one, otherwise it will be an error, and I will run this one 4, I will get 4, and this one is happening the addition. So that is the parameter and the default parameters. Hey everyone, so in this video what we are going to do, we are going to make these two converters by using the functions. I hope you remember these two. So this is a mini challenge for you here. Just convert these two in form of functions so that working will be same but by using the functions. So pause the video and let's give a try. So I hope you will get it and already completed the task. So what we are going to do here, we will define two functions. Like define, first one is with the name temperature, that is the temp, and that uses C as a parameter. Here F is equal to, and we will use this thing, command C, not that, just this, command C and command V here. And what will we return? We will return print and F there. So this is a temperature converter for this one. So this is a function. Now we will define another, that is length converter, but let we have this one first. So C is equal to input, and what will we write here? Write the temperature in cell CS, whatever that is, leave that. So that's for the temperature. and convert C into int of C, and never forget to do this, otherwise you will get an error. Now we will define a length converter, that is by len, and what will we add in this, that is minutes and seconds. There h is equal to m divided by 60 plus s divided by 3600. What will we return? Print of h. So that's the length function will return. Now here m is equal to input of, write the numbers of minutes, and then m will become int of m. Now same for the seconds, that is input, and write the numbers of seconds, that's this one is, and s is equal to int of s. Now we will just use the functions, that is temp c here and len of. One more thing, that we use len g because len is already a function. So here we have len m comma s, command s, and if you run this program, so here we have first for C we get 41, and again for minutes 120, and that we have 3600 this time, and we get 3. So here we have the same program working fine here completely. Now you are thinking that this one is more typical, but as you go further in programming you will find writing the program in form of functions is much better than writing the program like this one. So make it a habit writing the program in form of functions. It will be more organized and efficiency is same in both of these, but the program will be more organized. That's the thing most of the programmers require in their code. So that's the thing here. Again you can add the default values like 0 or something like 7200 if user did not provide that. That's the game of parameters. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Hey everyone. So in this video we are going to learn that how we can modify a function and what does modification mean. So basically while you are working on functions, sometimes you get an error, and the error is unexpected. Like just imagine you have a bus and you are developing a software that adds the drivers and other passengers in the bus, so that bus can have all the passengers, but the maximum capacity is 20. And now another 2 passengers came and they want to enter there. So what if they need to enter into bus? The program will show error because there are only 20 seats available and they are already full. So in this case you need to add something like, now the bus is full. You cannot just leave the program like for 20 seats. You also need to add something like, now the seats are full, you cannot enter into bus, go for another one. So something like that. These things are known as modification of a function. Modifying your function so that it will not show any error in any case. So for that we will take a basic example of zero division error. What does that mean? Like we define a function that is div, denoting the division of 2 numbers that we have a and b, and c is a divided by b, and this thing is just irritating me, and it will return print c. And now the a and b, a is the input by the user, that is enter any value, b is again the input, enter the second value, and now we will call the division function, that is div a comma b, and now save this program. But again, first convert this thing into integers, otherwise you will get an error. So here we have this one, int a, int b, command s, and now if you run this program, here we have 4, 2, you will get 2.0. so basically it's working fine. But what if I write something like, being a fool, I write here 0, the program shows an error, that's a zero division error. So how can I terminate this thing? So for that I will modify this function that it will not produce this kind of error. What will I do for that is you can use any method, but for here I'm using the if conditions, that is we are going to learn in the next modules. Before that, if is generally like, if this thing is possible then do this, like if today is going to be a shiny day, I will go for work. If today is a rainy day, I will not go for work. If today is this, that, anything. So for that, if b, that is the lower part here, that whose division is not possible, so if b equal to 0, make sure you are writing double equal to, because we are comparing two items. Then what will be it will do, it will return print this is not possible, are you man, something like that, whatever you want to. I have write this thing, you can add anything that is softly. Now what will it do otherwise? So for otherwise we use else condition, and what will happen in that case, the program will work normally, that is required. So we just do this thing. Now if you try to run this program, here for 4 and 2 it's working completely fine, that is this part. And if I write 4 and then 0, this is not possible, are you mad? So that's the modification of a function with this zero division error example. I hope you understand this thing. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, in this video we are going to know about the methods. So generally what methods are, like if I have Python 3R shell here, and you write print and something in print like hi, and you will get hi. Now this hi is printed here. If we talk about 3 plus 5, here we have performed the operation of addition, that is 8 here. Now the thing is, we did not define this plus, we did not define this print. Then how this thing is happening, that the here terminal is printing this high and this output of 3 plus 5, we have just tried 3 plus this thing, that is the any predefined instruction, and plus 5. So these things that are performing any particular task by just writing their keyword, known as the methods. They are also known as the inbuilt functions when we talk about these kinds of things like print, plus, and we just generally use this specific method word for the things like length of this string, like here too. Here I have used this particular length function for this string. So here I properly call this thing as a method. Print is also kind of method, but we generally use do not use the method word for the print. We will call them inbuilt functions that are predefined in the coding of this Python. But the function that are related to any specific data types are actually known as the methods. Like I have defined many methods in the previous sections. Like if you write directory of string, you will get many things here. They all are methods. If you find for list, here also for nothing you have different methods about which I don't even know. So here I have list, and then you have methods for list. Similarly, for every kind of data you have different methods, and there are enough methods that are required by you in any program. Even no one has even used methods of a single data type, because there are large number of these methods. So we do not require to study much more about the methods, because they are already predefined. We just need to Google out that what kind of method is used for that purpose. Like if you want to find the length of any string, then just Google out how to find the length of a string in Python. So here we have this one in Python. So we can use this length function. Is an inbuilt function in Python programming language that returns the length of the string. So these are the methods, and this is how you can find the method. You can find any kind of method by just googling it. So that's the thing here, whatever you need to do, just Google out that one. There is a particular method related to that one, and the only thing is the methods are inbuilt functions. So this is all about the methods, nothing much more, because I hope you understand this one. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next module.